Buena Salud, that translates to good health. And you're looking at two in a series of books entitled Buena Salud about heart health and diabetes. This book series is published in English and Spanish and is the first ever devoted to the health experiences in the growing Hispanic population. They feature real-life stories, health information, and cutting-edge medical advances. And joining us this morning from Washington, D.C., where the cherry blossoms are in full bloom, is author Jane L. Delgado and the president and CEO of the National Alliance for Hispanic Health. Welcome, Jane. Thanks for being with us.
Oh, I love being with you.
Aw, well, your books are fantastic, and I have to say, the books are obviously going to be keeping health in full bloom, just like those cherry blossoms. So tell us about yourself before we go any further and your experiences.
Well, the book is very important. You know, at the Alliance, our whole mission is to improve the health of Hispanics and work with others to secure health for all. And I had written many books for Hispanic women on health and what they needed to know. But it became clear that what was necessary was really a series for men and women that celebrated what we know about Hispanic health, but also told people what they needed to change. You know, the one thing, it was just this past October that CDC documented that Hispanics have longer lives than non-Hispanic whites. But a long life is not good unless it's a healthy life or one where you're doing the kinds of things that makes you enjoy life.
Right, exactly. And that's really what it's all about. And the thing that I thought that was so interesting that you talk about so much throughout the books is the different ways that Hispanics are dealing with their health and the way that they're being treated for their health. I thought that was fairly troubling, but also very interesting. So talk a little bit about that.
Well, one of the things that happens is very often when Hispanics go in for their health care, they hear what the health care provider says, but there's not a connect between the words and their own behavior. So what this book actually does is make that connection for people. It tries to tell them, look, when your healthcare provider said this is what it means.
Yes.
When you have to exercise, this is what it means. Doesn't mean you have to run a marathon.
Right.
These are the things that you can change in your life. You know, if you can run a marathon, great. But there are other things that you can do. And actually, even with people with diabetes, we now know that it's good to walk, but you also have to do some weight-bearing exercises. You need to do both to control your diabetes. So cutting-edge information, the best science, making the information our healthcare providers that tell us useful for us, because some, you know, when you're scared is not the moment to be really listening to complicated things. But this way people have the information. You know, there's something else we did which is important. Like I wrote the book, I have it out there, it's a series. We also started something called the Buena Salud Club, and people can call us at 866-783-2645. We send them free information. It's a free club.
Oh, that's
you don't have to
great.
pay anything. But it's to get people involved in health and to let them know, look, the book is a starting point. The 10-point program in it is a starting point. But we're here with you for the long run.
And where can viewers go for more information in addition to calling that number? Is there a website they can go to?
Yes, they can go to HispanicHealth.org, and remember, the book is at your bookstores, on Amazon.com. Wherever you get books, that's where you can buy the book. But also, the club is important to really reinforce what you do, to help you get the best out of our wonderful healthcare system.
And at the end of the day, we don't have anything if we don't have our health. So thank you for that. Jane Delgado, we appreciate you being with us. The books, once again, are Buena Salud, and we appreciate you sharing all of your information with us. Thank you.
You're welcome.